Raid Mode, an action-heavy feature focusing on zombie head popping that debuted in Resident Evil spin-off Revelations, returns in its sequel, which, following standard numerical convention, is titled Resident Evil Revelations 2. Raid Mode is kind of Revelations' version of the Mercenaries, a long-running mode featured in the main Resi franchise where players attempt to accumulate a high score within a limited time without dying. Revelation 2's Raid Mode will initially offer 54 missions spread across 3 difficulty settings, but seeing as Revelation 2's content is split over 4 episodes, Capcom says by the time the following 3 installments release, it'll have bumped the total available missions up to around 200. Initially, Raid Mode will be offline only, either solo or split-screen co-op, with online play being added after the final episode and retail disc launch in March. In addition to new weapons, custom weapon parts, new character skills and enemy abilities, it'll feature maps from the single-player campaign of Resident Evil Revelations 2, but also ones from Revelations 1 and, interestingly, Resident Evil 6, despite developer protestations that this spin-off and the main Resi series were quite separate beasts. It'll have 15 playable characters available in total, but surprise, you'll have to buy each new episode to add that episode's cast to your roster. Of course, Revelation 2's Raid Mode caused a bit of a stir last week when it was announced that it would also include microtransactions. Essentially, players can accumulate life crystals, which allow you to revive after death without losing any progress or rewards, by either completing daily challenges within Raid Mode or by straight out buying them with real-world cash. Now, sure, you don't have to purchase them, but for me, the idea of buy to continue microtransactions like this in a competitive mode causes an imbalance that will deter traditionalist players from putting a lot of time into it, when less skilled individuals can simply keep sinking money in and soak up the same number of rewards. But despite that, and despite myself, I really enjoyed Raid Mode. As a fan of the older titles in the series, I don't typically play Resident Evil for its action, but with Raid Mode taking the series' often convoluted story out of the equation, there's something quite simple and satisfying about making zombie heads explode with your trusty hand cannon, and the RPG-light elements of unlocking skills and weapons, through finding vinyl records and golden chests and evaluating them on an old jukebox of course, is quite moreish. The simple act of separating story and a lot of the shooting is enough to let you just enjoy Raid Mode for what it is, a bit of silly fun, and the soundtrack, which pumps in frantic pop beats from mission to mission, really drives this home. Plus, you know, I've got a lot of time for a game that'll let Claire Redfield do this. Spin-off or not, those moves are canon now.